this is the first time such cracks have appeared and such pushback against Putin has appeared during the course of the war.
Some more land has been retaken by the Ukrainians. President Zelensky claimed that since September, Ukraine has retaken 6,000 square kilometres from Russia. We can speak to Askold Krushelnycky, who's our correspondent there. Askold, yesterday we talked about 3,000 square kilometres. Today, 6,000 square kilometres. Is it possible to verify these figures?
It isn't possible for journalists to verify them, but I think that Britain and America, with satellite surveillance, can quite well estimate how much ground has been retaken.
And is there a sense of momentum behind this? That actually, far from, as we talked a bit about yesterday, sort of just consolidating gains made, is this sort of rolling on? Are Ukraine sort of expanding their ambitions?
There is a momentum that this drive has taken. There's a momentum also seemingly to the Russian withdrawal, which is a headlong flight in some places. And the danger is that Ukraine will overreach because it wasn't expecting to take so much territory, and it needs to consolidate and defend what it's taken. The joke in Ukraine is that Russia has now become the fifth largest country providing weapons to Ukraine because of the number of tanks and other armored vehicles and other weaponry that's been left behind. But is that going to be enough to enable the Ukrainians to hold all of that territory should the Russians try to make a comeback?
And the fact that Russia is admitting losing this ground does seem like a bit of a shit. I mean, the very, very early days of this conflict, there was a certain element of them saying, "Oh, everything's fine, it's all going very well," even when even images appear to show that it wasn't in their case. I mean, we shouldn't underestimate the significance of Russia's public concession to this.
It is a complete and profound difference from what's happened before, where the Kremlin has been able to manage the narrative. Now some cracks are appearing, and people who are even labeling themselves as Russian kind of imperialists or who want the war to continue, expressing disgust with what with the retreat, and there's been pressure from some quarters, political quarters, notably St. Petersburg City Council, which has publicly called on President Putin of Russia to resign, and apparently other local politicians have followed suit. So this is the first time such cracks have appeared and such pushback against Putin has appeared during the course of the war, apart from some demonstrations right in the early days of the war.
Askold, really good to speak to you. We'll no doubt check in again tomorrow. Askold Krushelnycky there, our reporter in Ukraine. Thanks very much for joining us.